Hey guys, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Let's get things going here. We got some houses to flip. I'm out of money in this here. We got some houses to flip. I'm out of money in this game. M, Sedono, Mark, Portia, welcome, welcome, welcome. No, don't resist the stains. Embrace the stains, M. Embrace the stains. Okay, love them. Give them a big old hug. Tongue kiss the stains. I went too far with that one, didn't I? Embrace the... We'll go back to embracing. Embrace the stains. Embrace the stains. That's what we need to do here. This is the house that is going to start my house flipping career. And it's because of that chair, and it's because of the stains involved with the chair. Let me assure you. It's all about the stains here. Are we actually at the House of Stains? No, we're not. Okay, I got to remember how to do this. How do I go to my places here? Yep, houses. The Lavender House. Lavender House. It's the House of Stains. You do whatever M says. That's a very, very smart thing to do, Portia. Roy Scott, welcome, welcome, welcome. That's an extremely smart way to behave. What with the blue wrench and all. M will just cut you off at the knees. Wow, I did amazing things with the kitchen. I knew the kitchen was good. I didn't know it was this good. This is amazing. Everything here is absolutely wonderful. Oh, my rotating monkeys are a sight to behold. The sign... Everything here works. Oh, this house is basically ready to go. I just got to finish this bedroom. That's all we got to do. And I do have to turn it into a bedroom. Camilla, welcome, welcome, welcome. I had a cousin named Camilla. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I need to buy a bed, first of all. So interior beds. That's going to be a great start right there. Oh, this is fun. Because it looks so... Wow, that looks uncomfortable. That could not possibly look more uncomfortable. Oh, I'm getting back pains just looking at this thing. Show me the duvet. We don't call them duvets. But show me a duvet anyway. Let's just duvet this on up. Oh, it's got alligators. Oh, there's giant turtles. Oh, come on, show off the alligators. I could do a rotating monkey theme. That's what I get. I remember seeing that kitchen, but somehow it still surprises and pains me. Russell, welcome, welcome, welcome. That's what I do for you, Portia. That's what I do for you. You think you know what's going on. You think you've got your seat on the Dave train, and then it just goes right off the rails when you remember where. How about fish? Are we feeling fish? There's 3 different kinds of fish. 4 different kinds of fish. Okay, now I've got to count the number of fish duvets. Okay, it appears to be 4. I think we're tapped out at 4. Mel, how do you feel about fish duvets? Not duvets that are actually made from fish, because that'd be slimy and kind of gross. But fish on your duvet. How about hearts? It's okay. It's alright. It's not my favorite. Sort of fluffy bears? I could go fluffy bear on that. I could do a little fluffy bear action on this. It needs to be way brighter, though. No. You need to see... Where'd the bears go? Where'd my bears go? My bears just disappeared. Oh, it's burlap, too. Oh, even better. No. Where? Oh, it's over here. Okay, so I'm kind of limited here. I figured it out. Never mind. I figured it out. Where did my fluffy bears go? Okay. How do I make the fluffy bear? Oh, I can just change them like this. Oh, I don't have a lot of options. Can I do like this? Can I do that? Okay, I think this is about the best I'm going to get. A normal duvet with fish. Like the bananas. Why are there fish on your duvet? Because you said you wanted to buy a house that I designed, apparently. Okay, that is technically a bedroom. I have technically created a bedroom. Wait. Hang on. Everything just grind to a halt. Everybody do the record scratch noise in your head. I'm still trying to figure out how to do that on Streamlabs. Didn't I have like $6,000 last week? And now I've got 18. Ambi, welcome, welcome, welcome. Was there giraffe pattern? I will find out. That's a valid question, and I'm glad you're asking the important questions here. I don't remember how to get to my... There it is, my thing here. There we go. I need to move this out of here because I haven't done the interior yet. So we need to do that first. That's a valid question about giraffes. I see where you're going. I appreciate your input, and we will definitely look into the giraffe equation. What am I doing here? Oh, I need wallpaper. I can't do any of this without wallpaper. Doors, installations, surface finishes. Oh, P.S. by the way, House Flipper says curtains are coming back. Likely. Very likely curtains are coming back. So hopefully that's a real thing. What's in other? Bricks. Ooh. Mossy wooden shingles. Ooh. Ooh, failed sleep. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Somewhat famous RTDs forever. So, actually, failed sleep. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here, because I was thinking about you. And I was, too. I'm not lying about that. I don't lie to you guys. I have no reason to. It doesn't benefit me in any way. I was thinking about you. I actually want to ask you a question. And this is a dead serious question. I'm not kidding. Not a joke. Do you like anything else on the channel? Is there anything else that you like apart from Rising Star 2? Like, you're like, oh my god, I love Rising Star 2, but I also like this. Serious question. Serious. Oh wow, this is hideous. This is awful. Why did I do this? There's actual moss growing inside your bedroom. Oh, fantastic. I am so good at this game. So, like, what's your other go-to game on my channel? Is there any? Or are you just repetitively watching Rising Star 2 over and over? Which is not the worst thing you could say, to be honest. I'd be vaguely okay with that. Put that there, and all of this. Like, oh, I'm out of surface finish. Well, that's no good. Put that there, and then all of this. Now, I think that's a great opening, but clearly it needs some sort of accent for the rest of the room there. Now, it's not mold, it's moss. Moss is healthy. You, like, eat it and it gives you, I don't know, probiotics or something. I've heard that's a word that people are into these days. So, yeah, you eat it and you get probiotics from it. I don't actually know what probiotics is. I really don't. I'm very, very fuzzy on that one. I know it's an inside-y thing. Like, it's supposed to go inside your body. Love RS2, but Sand Kitties. All right, fantastic. You're into Planet Zoo. Good, so am I. Good. I'm glad there's at least something else. I know no one will ever pull you off of Rising Star 2, and I appreciate that. Your love for Rising Star 2 is frankly inspiring. I think inspiring. Glenn, oh, you got my message. Good. Hotkey the sound, take 2 minutes. Yeah, I just couldn't figure out where to do it. You may have to, like, hold my hand through this one, Glenn. I don't want to do it now because, you know, I'm flipping a house here. But yeah, watching Zoo Tycoon on the other monitor, excellent day. Again, if all you watched is Rising Star 2, that's okay. I was kind of hoping, like, boy, I hope there's something else that Failed Sleep likes. Really, I was actually thinking of my viewers. Like, wow, like individual viewer. I really hope that there's something else that Failed Sleep wants to watch rather than Rising Star 2. Because, you know, Rising Star 2 is great, but I have other things like... Carol, welcome. Is Spike Little Girl here? She is now. She is now, Carol. Welcome. I'm having trouble getting used to that, but that is, in fact, Spike Little Girl, who is in charge of, well, basically all notifications around here. All notifications. Would love to see you play Ace of Empires. I don't know what that is. Do I know? Hang on, I'm going to finish this wall, and then I'll look at that and see what that is. Ace of Empires. I am not familiar with that. I assume you have an empire and you're awesome. I assume I mean, that's just my takeaway from that. You have an empire, you are awesome. Ace of Empires, you say. All right, let's go over to the old Steam page there. Oh, that's right, Pal World is out. Ace of Empires. Ace Combat, Ace Attorney. Nope, let's keep going. Ace of Seafood is actually the first choice. Ace of Seafood. Hang on, what's Ace of Seafood? Do I want to play that? That might be cool. Okay, I've never heard of this. Ace of Seafood. In the seas of the distant future, humans have all but disappeared. In your current newly awakened state, you are no more than a piece of seafood. However, you have been blessed with the talent for leading your allies to battle. Do whatever it takes to become the Ace of Seafood. And what I'm looking at here is crabs with machine guns. No joke. No, seriously, go look up Ace of Seafood on Steam. It's crabs with a jellyfish with a machine gun. I think that crab had a missile launcher. Okay, back to work here. Ace. Now I'm stuck on Ace of Seafood. I should probably check in on chat. How's chat doing without me here? Yes, you are the messenger for chat. So Ace of Seafood. I don't know about this Ace of Empires thing. Oh, Age of Empires. Oh, I know that one. I think I've got that. Pretty sure I've got that. Steam heard how this stream started. But now I'm kind of... Okay, so Age of Empires I am in fact familiar with. But now I'm kind of on Ace of Seafood. Because you're a fish with a machine gun battling crabs who may or may not have missile launchers and destructive jellyfishes. So, you know, Ace of Seafood. Sure, sure, you can keep saying Age of Empires all you want, but really, okay. Longtime viewers, which is basically all of you, you fire up your old YouTubes, and you're like, I'm in the mood to watch some YouTubes. I wonder if Dave's put out a new video, and you're like, I bet he has, because he puts one out every single day. So you're like, I'm gonna go see what Dave did. What are you more hyped for, Age of Empires or Ace of Seafood? And then you see like the thumbnail is I don't know, well, a jellyfish with a rocket launcher. What are you gonna click on faster? Because I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna click on faster. It's Ace of Seafood. Thank you for tuning me into that. Ace of Seafood. Now I'm in a seafood mood. For prawn. And that's the things we call shrimp, right? We don't do the prawn thing. We call them shrimp. Because they're tiny, you see. They're very, very small. And they're not big. So we call them shrimp rather than prawn, you see. Ace of Seafood. Yeah, see? Spike Little Girl gets it. Portia gets it. Even Fell Asleep gets it. Fell Asleep is like Rising Star 2. Oh, also Ace of Seafood. I have two things I need. Rising Star 2 and Ace of Seafood. Right, Age of Empires. Yeah, sure, I could do Age of Empires. Maybe I could make it funny. I don't know. Who knows? But Ace of Seafood? You're a crab with a rocket launcher. Go look it up. I'm not kidding about this. It was the first thing that popped up when I did Ace of. Oh, I didn't finish the wall over here. Hang on. Let me finish. This is appalling. What have I not done? Can we get back to the fact that I have way more money than I should? Because I'm pretty sure I had like $4,000 to $6,000 when we left out last week, and now I've got almost $18,000. I thought prawns and shrimp were different. I don't think so. I think that's just sort of a country dialect thing. In that, no, that's not what I wanted to do. In that we don't call them that. We call them. I think prawns are seafood. I learned what a gurney is today. Oh yeah, that's what you wheel around 6 people on. I know that one. I'm good with that one. Gurney. Yeah, it's like it's a stretcher. It's a stretcher, which is odd because it doesn't actually stretch. I mean, it's a bed. I mean, I suppose it stretches a little bit when you like lay on it or are dumped on it by your EMT, but I don't think it actually stretches very much. But yeah, stretcher. That's what that is. Yeah, it's the thing you wheel the patients around in. I think I need a really bright color over here to offset everything else that I've done. Tiles, paint. Yeah, let's just go flat out pink vibrant. Oh, yes. Yes. That's what we're doing. That's exactly what we're doing. Ace of Seafood. See, Failed Sleep's on it. I just turned Failed Sleep off of RSD 2. And now, or RD, anyway, the thing, right? Oh, I did get it right. Rising Star 2. Now he's all about Ace of Seafood. All right, Ace of Seafood is the new way to go here. So get that down to here, and then start the painting process. And I got to get some perks so I can get a bigger roller, make this go a little bit faster. I probably could have done the whole wall, but you know, here we are. Not as wild as Brad. You're right. You're right. Yeah, it's ostensibly pink, Mark, but I mean it is pink. There's no denying it's pink. I don't know if I'm calling this a hot pink. I think it's kind of like a mild pink. It's an okay pink. I mean, the land of pink. There's hot, and then there's this, and those are two very different things. They're not the same. But here we are. We're going to do this color anyway, because this will be nice and bright, and I want to say inviting, but it's not, because it's hideous. So, you know, that. All right, I should have done that bit. I'll do that bit in a bit. When I'm done with this bit, we'll do that bit. Have I offset? Oh, I'm out of paint. It's a terrible thing. I feel like I offset this a little bit, but we'll learn to cope. It'll all be fine. Just really, I really did want to get this house sold because I thought I was out of money, but apparently I'm not. Did I sell a bunch of stuff? I don't really know what I've done here. Nobody's particularly surprised by that. Put that in there and then paint that bit. No, not out. Okay, when I say not out the window, I mean like the opposite of being in the window. There we go. That's what we're looking for there. All right, that, down to that. It's important I get the interiors of windows. We've learned that from House Flipper 1. Can we not paint and paper around the beams? Apparently I can. I believe I could. I'm actually pretty sure I can do that. Hang on. All right, we have a lot of things to address here. Number one, can the bed be a giraffe bed? And that's a very important question. I think we're all clear on that. Number 2, can I paint and wallpaper or tile or do something above the beams? And I believe I can. It's also an important question. Number 3, Ace of Seafood in 2024, yes or no? Because Ace of Seafood, you're a crab. I really just should punch in random words in Steam and see what comes up. Although that's primarily Vosseros's duty. He's kind of good with that sort of thing and finding insanity. All right, get some more paint here, and we'll get this wall finally done. All right, all of this, then I'll move the bed back in, and then we'll do something else. Because apparently I'm not out of money anymore. I thought I was out of money. There we go. Okay, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Oh, the bed can be a giraffe. Oh, excellent. Can it actually be, in fact, a giraffe? Could you live, well, not live is a loose term, but could you sleep in a giraffe? Because that could be kind of fun. Okay, if we were to paint the ceiling, how about yellow? Ugh. Ugh. What can I do, like panels? How about this? European walnuts. Okay, if we did European walnuts, how do we feel about European walnuts? Forgot to lick the stream. I did not. I actually remembered to do that. Yeah, looks like we're good to go in here. We can just do all of this. And it's kind of the same color as the beams now, isn't it? Can I get something... No, I want it like right... No, that's not correct, game. You're incorrect about this. This is actually making me mildly nauseous doing this. Oh, yeah. A little seasick doing this upside down. Okay, and that, and then all of this. Okay. Well, that's a start. That's a start. When someone says sleep in a giraffe, I think of the poor tauntaun. Yes, tauntauns are, of course, distantly related to giraffes. You can tell just by looking at them. But you know what? If it's coming down between me and the giraffe, and I'm going to freeze to death, I'm crawling inside a giraffe. I'm going to do that. I would pay so much real-world money for a giraffe-shaped bed. Really? Like how much are we talking about here? Because I could probably contact a pretty good carpenter friend of mine and make that happen for a small commission. A small commission. Where would you want to sleep in the giraffe? Well, first of all, would it be in the giraffe or on the giraffe? Because the giraffe has limited surface area in terms of sleepability. Do you keep your source vids or delete them after the final video has been uploaded? Oh, the actual raw recordings? No, those get deleted. I can't take that much space. I keep 2 copies of the video that goes out on YouTube. One of which I end up deleting after a while, and then the second copy goes on a portable hard drive. So in case YouTube has a flummox, I can more or less, not completely, I would say within like 97% recreate the channel if I had to. But yeah, there are backups. I have currently 3 5-terabyte hard drives that have all of my old videos on them. Who got him started on the giraffe bed? That'd be Ambi. Well, actually, Portia kind of suggested it, I think. And no, it was Ambi. No, it was definitely Ambi. So okay, sell that. Okay, and you know what? Just sell the bed. Actually, don't sell the bed. It's a decent bed. Can I like change it here? So that's going to go over there. There we go. Ducks is a thing too. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to get rid of this, and I want to see if we can do something different. So go back to this and to beds. Okay, where else? Is this just hard animal patterns? Because that could be my pathway to giraffe. We'll get onto a light. Don't worry about that. We'll definitely get a light in here somewhere. What am I allowed to do here? Okay, we're back to the same patterns. I see no giraffes. I see 4 different fish patterns. I see zebras, turtles, monkeys, rotating monkeys, I might add, and birds. Sadly, there are no giraffes. It wasn't me, it said in his chat. Yeah. Nobody takes credit for these kinds of things. I mean, there's a giraffe pattern. We could do the giraffe pattern and kind of limit it at that's about the best I'm going to get out of that. It's not, oh, and it's burlap. It's still, oh, you can tell it's burlap. My God, that looks uncomfortable. That's a big bet. For this design, you got to believe in something. I believe in my ability to sell this house for money. That's what I believe in. I believe it. Wow, that is hard on the eyes. I believe in my ability. You know what this room is? Rustic. Rustic. Because it looks like I turned a cabin inside out. And it's a burlap bed. Rustic. Okay, rustic. Yeah, I think this is supposed to be a giraffe pattern. Camouflage giraffe, to be sure. So, which I think is actually what their patterns are for anyway. I'm probably wrong about that. My knowledge of giraffe technology is limited at best. I think I'd like to take the wheelchair and put it right where it was, actually. Don't even move that. That's perfect, exactly the way it was. Doors are for suckers. There's no privacy here. We don't do this. This physically pains me. Thank you. Thank you. Hurley, welcome, welcome, welcome. Is Dave going to clean the walls? No, these are the walls, Hurley. I see where you're going wrong there. I see. So you looked at this and said, my goodness, those walls are dirty. And actually, they're brand new. They're brand new. These are the walls. This is the house you're buying, Hurley. It's not that they're dirty. It's by design. It's not a bug. It's a feature. What nonsense could I be putting in here? Show me, like, appliances, hobbies. Show me, like, other. Do we have a misc? I love misc. It's my favorite. While I'm here, though, let's put in some kind of light. Yeah, that's pretty hideous. Let's do one of those. Yeah, these are the walls. They're not getting any better than this, I assure you. And that one could go there. And then turn the lights on. And turn the light on. Okay. I chose to ignore the house as much as I can. Willow. You're probably right about that. You're probably right about that. So, okay, Portia's planning on getting drunk along with them. Yes, okay. It's I've said it before, but, there's those streams where, like, the streamer gets intoxicated while he or she is streaming, and that's fun to watch. I do the opposite. I get my viewers hammered. There's a froggy. There's a traveling froggy. How about we put a traveling froggy here? Spin yourself around there. And put yourself... Oh, that is... Wow, that is raw nightmare fuel right there. That is just raw nightmare fuel. You come into bed, and you see that staring at you. You see that staring at you. Hurley needs some normal madness. Well, welcome to my world. I think I need a few more of these. A few more of these would not go amiss. It's live on the windowsill. No, you have to live on the windowsill. No, I insist. I insist you live on the windowsill. No, you can't not live on the windowsill. It's a perfect spot. There's one. And two. You thought I was going to put them all in a line, didn't you? No. Brad, welcome. See, Brad's a visionary. Brad gets it. Brad, is that pure nightmare fuel? The answer is yes. Now, what lives over here? Choo-choo train? Ducky? Rubik's Cube? A solitary toy block that's heavily copyrighted? Maybe a dishwasher? No. It's not... None of this is quite right. Art and music. Oh, a pair of scissors. Yeah, you're going to want those. So you can slash up the frogs because they're tormenting your nightmares. A pair of scissors right there. Yep, so far so good. So far so good. It's not a frog room per se, Roy Scott. I mean, I see your confusion. You're like, Dave, you put 4 frogs in there. How am I gaining money? How? That doesn't make any sense. How am I... Am I misreading this? Is this what I think the house is going to sell for? The walls unironically make it look like a teen girl's room from the late O's. Pink and zebra was big. Was it really? I was not a teen girl in the O's. I should ask Mrs. Dave if this was like her room. Actually, I've seen her old room. It was not this. A xylophone mallet. Well, if we're going teen girl, then let's go teen girl. That's very teen girly. It says 96. That's pretty close. Yeah, let's get one of these. It's horrible. Let's put it like that. Okay. Oh, if we're gonna go teen girl, I'm going teen girl. I don't know what teen girls are into in the 00s. Is that have you spent on the house? Maybe you're right. Maybe that's what I've spent on the house. That could be it. I feel like when we ended last week, I had like $6,000, and now I've got way more. Is that a poster of a beaver? What a random poster. Okay, well, beaver poster it is then. I'm not turning that down. No, live here. There we go. Okay. The frog with the giraffe and 0 walls remind me of old National Geographic. Oh, it's getting better than that, though. It's all starting to come together now. This is all starting to come together. How about a box? could live right over, say, here. And then more boxes. I think I'm going to go maximum box. Like all the boxes are going to live over here. So it'll kind of look like Christmas, except slightly not. Can I put a box on top of a box? That's the question. And the answer is a hard yes. I absolutely can. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. M left Dave unattended, and we're all getting inebriated. Mel is listening only. Apparently, Mel, you're supposed to get like hardcore drunk during this. I think M said you had to, and you know, we listened to M because she's got the blue hammer, and we know what that can do. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. All right, everyone keep an eye on my money, because I'm not really sure what's going on with that nonsense. How about... I'm feeling sports here. How about... Oh, we can do a matching giraffe rug. Okay, so this giraffe rug costs $100 and some odd. Let's see what happens when I do this. Okay, I did indeed lose about $100 and some odd. I feel like the money keeps creeping up, though. Yeah, that's close enough, Willow. Yeah, you're fine. That'll do. That'll do. Goose mirror? Oh, another box. Oh, boxes. Yeah, we'll do more. Oh, it's a tiny box. Tiny, tiny little box there. I feel like my boss will have a problem with that. You are the boss, Mel. You are a trailblazing, glass ceiling shattering, well, trailblazer of blinky light technology. You are the boss, okay? You go up to your air quotes boss and say, look, air quotes boss. And I want you to do it just like that. And I want you to make the air quotes with your hands. I want you to go, look here, boss, with your air quotes. And you really got to emphasize the word boss so you know he knows or she knows that you're being sarcastic. You say, look, I am a trailblazing, etc., 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 if you don't feel like doing the whole shenanigans. I am going to get drunk now. Because I think that is how you need to operate right now. My room is a bedroom office. I can't paint anything, so I've got rugs and pictures and stuff all over the walls. Dave's like a toddler. He'll be mostly fine wandering around. Now, 4-year-old in a shopping mall, 4-year-old in a I can't be left unattended. That I mean, sure, for small periods of time, perhaps, but you know it's going to end in heartbreak. What is this? Why am I looking at a small thing here? I'm going to put this up here because it worries me a little bit. Okay, that's going to live up there now. Now, what else was I doing? Oh, something better than that, obviously. Okay, what else is in decorations here? Lots of stuff. Sarcastic reverb. Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, we'll put one of them up. Put that one up upside down because it pleases me to do so. And kind of like that. Okay, better. Good. And then what's down? Like, what's down at the very bottom? No, we're not doing Live, Laugh, Love. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. No, sir. Keys? Just a set of keys? Can I put the keys with the frog? Yes. Yes, I can. Put those over there. I think it's very important they live with the frogs. A minute alone and we're getting a zoo. Yes, that's what we do around here. A minute alone is too much time alone in my world. If you're leaving me unattended, Mrs. Dave knows this. She can't leave me unattended. It's just not a good idea. She doesn't know what I'm going to get into while she's not there. How about a seat? Actually, forget that. This is. I've really just accidentally created the perfect spot for the chair. Move. Get out of my way, door. Out of my way, door. Can we mow lawns, or is that like a thing I have to upgrade in some way? It's probably a thing I have to upgrade. Is it here? Do I see a lawnmower? I do not. Okay, well, we'll just kind of feel it out as we go along. All right, moving. I'm moving very slowly. Very, very slowly, because I'm carrying a great chair. I'm carrying this chair in reverence. That's why I'm moving so slowly there. This is, yes, the chair. We're getting the chair, Willow. And the chair is going to live here. It actually goes with the boxes very nicely. I've chosen well. Yeah, that is going to live right there. Perfect. Can I get a lamp to accentuate that? I think that would be a good thing to do. So like a floor lamp. Oh, yes. Yes to everything I'm doing right now. This needs to live over... No. Yes. Yeah, no. Yes. That needs to live right there. This room is amazing. I've done amazing things with it. Now, turn these lights off so we can really get the feel of the chair. I feel it needs more accentuation. I feel it's not being noticed enough. If you point it out, he'll make everything off-center. He's in chaos mode, not Adrian Monk mode. Portia, you have been on the Dave train way too long to figure that out. Oh dear. Portia has kind of cracked the code here that it's not. There are two different versions. Sometimes it's chaos, sometimes it's order, and we just kind of go. Portia, your ticket should probably be revoked at this point. You know that way too well. I'm gonna paint something because paint, largely. So surface finishes. How about show me tiles, wallpaper? Let's go back to wallpaper. I could do the giraffe in here. I'm kind of thinking the birds now. Flocks of parakeets. I don't like birds, really. They're not my thing. They're not my jam. They're not my bag, as the kids say these days. Portia's beside the conductor still yelling for help. Portia's cracked the code. Is what Portia's done. Portia's like, no, he's not in Adrian Monk mode. He's in chaos mode. Maybe next time he'll be in Adrian Monk mode. Who knows? Never know. Could go either way. How about this? Do I like this? I kind of like this. Show me something different, though. Show me it rotated, because I like rotating things in this game. Yeah, rotate that. Just rotate that. It's not disorganized chaos, Glenn. I am, thanks to my parents, I'm a very perfect blend of order and chaos. Somehow the two of those got together, and I am the result. We see what's happened here. Look at the face of this stream, Glenn. Look at this stream. Okay, there's a raccoon down there. For no reason. There's a raccoon down there. And there's a cup spinning. I still have to get the colors right on that. I was fidgeting with that. But I do like the angle better. That's very nice. So no, it's not disorganized chaos. It is perfect chaos and perfect order at the same time at no additional charge to you. That's my pledge. So I'm going to get these tiles, and then we're going to do a thing. Technically, apparently, they're wallpaper, but that's all fine. I will pay no attention to that. Close this door. It annoys me. Yes, except be on the correct side of the door. Oh, there's a conversation hole. There. Oh, this is wonderful. It looks like Pac-Man has been made into wallpaper. It looks like Pac-Man got squished flat and then made into wallpaper. Oh, this is. I wish I'd found this earlier. This is amazing. This is just fantastic. We've gotten Arnold twice with an apple. Yeah, well, because I have it on random. In theory, just statistically, it could be Arnold for the entire time. Or it could be one of everything. It's on random. It's completely randomized. Yes, I know, Arnold is a favorite of the algorithm or whatever generates this. But that was an armadillo. And there's some bananas. A conversation hole. Oh, Willow. Yeah, you gotta go. Okay. This requires some backstory. So way back, Penge did a one-off. The Geek Cupboard did a one-off of the old house flipper, the first house flipper, and he accidentally demolished a hole between the bathroom and the rest of the house, and he went on this whole trip about how it was intentional. It's a conversation hole. So if you're in the bathroom and somebody needs to talk to you, but like the door's locked, they can talk to you through the conversation hole. The reason it was forefront in my mind is he just did a short out of it, which was wonderful. So yeah, the conversation hole. If you go hit up his shorts, not like his pants, but I don't think the Brits wear shorts anyway. But if you go find his shorts collections, it was very recent. I want to say it was maybe like last week, so you should be able to find it fairly quickly. But yeah, the conversation hole. I think he called it something wonderful, like the conversation enhancement. I don't know, orifice or something absolutely wonderful. And I laughed very hard, and I was very happy to see him do that as a short. This is the best wallpaper ever created in the history of wallpaper. And possibly in the history of monkeys, because they have a very short history. They really do. It's not a lot of talk about monkeys. So this is going to go all in here. This is just, I am, as they say, gagging on this. I am gagging. It looks like Pac-Man went through a paper press. It's just wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. The transom, actually, Portia. That's what it's called, a transom. You probably already knew that because you're smarter than me. But it's called a transom. That's what that is. So that thing there, that's a transom. Why do I know that? Because in the publishing world, something over the transom is sort of not a code, but it was like a slang for unsolicited. So like a writer would come by to a publisher's office and if the transom would open, they'd throw their book through the transom. So it's something unsolicited. Nobody asked for it kind of thing. But yeah, it's a transom. There you go. If nobody knew that, I have just shared my... Well, that's it. That's pretty much all I know about transoms. That's it. They're a little window. They're a little window above the place where the door goes. And also the door. Not just the place where the door goes, but also the door itself. It's a very handy little thing. So put all of this in here. This is so good. This house is going to sell... I'm losing money again, but maybe if I reload, I'll have my... Oh my god, I can't even walk down that hallway without wanting to vomit. This is amazing. This is amazing. No, it really hurts the eyes, Spike Little Girl. You ain't wrong. And it also accentuates the rotating monkeys. So, I got that going for me. You know what this needs? Something completely other. Oh, okay. Get me to paint. I just need to paint the rest of this jet black. Just absolutely jet black. Okay. Here we go. All of this. I should have probably done it in wallpaper. I like the wallpaper better because it's faster. I'll get a perk at some point that will make this go faster, but I don't have that right now. Although I should go look at my perks. I probably got a bunch of them that I could be using. Not a conversation hole. Again, go watch Penge's House Flipper, or... Actually, I probably should watch his House Flipper. I haven't watched that in ages. I haven't gone back through his back catalog in a long time. He's got some really good stuff back there. So, yeah, or just go find his most recent shorts because they are... He just made that particular clip. Am I losing frame rate here? Oh, don't even give me that. Not on this PC. There we go. Oh, yeah, this is... I got a painting perk. You're darn right I got a painting perk. Look at this amazing work I'm doing. This is brilliant. I'm so selling this house for so much money. Now I'm kind of thinking of moving the chair over here. Because it is the accent piece. It's what's going to sell the house out of paint. Not in my watch. It's what's going to sell the house. Is the thing, the chair with the stain. And it's a wonderful stain, and we're all very keen on the stain. Despite protestations, we're all very, very, very fond of the stain, and we love it. We want to embrace it and take it to dinner someday. I had my room painted black in my early 20s. It's a terrible idea. We've all done it, okay? We've all been that teenager. But it's a terrible idea. Oh, yeah. No, it's no good. It's no good. All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is... I'm basically a genius. That's all there is to it. I'm basically a genius at this. I should probably do this in the real world. Because people would pay me so much money for this. And then I'd see a chair and I'd be like, what's the deal with the chair? And they're like, oh, we're totally throwing that out because it's horribly stained. And I'd be like, no, you're not. No, you are not. And they'd be like, no, we totally need to throw that away. It's gross and it's got things growing on it. And I'd be like, you don't even worry about that, okay? You don't even worry about that. I got you covered on that chair. I was told black is slimming. Won't make the room look too small for the bed. Yeah, it does actually shrink the space. I mean, at least on your eyes, it shrinks the space. Look how much it shrunk. It's like we're living in the TARDIS right now, except the opposite. Let's get all of this done, because there's just not enough black around here. Glow-in-the-dark paint. Ooh, that would be fun. That would be fun. It'd be fun to, like, just creep into people's houses when they're not there, which is basically burglary and a crime, so you probably shouldn't do that. And then you could, like, paint things in glow-in-the-dark paint on their walls, which they wouldn't notice until they went to bed and turned their lights out, and there was, like, all sorts of rude words on their ceiling. I think that would be super fun. And now I kind of want to do that. Just go in and just, randomly paint really awful things about them, or maybe just weird things, like you're out of milk. That would be so good. How do I do that? How do I do that without actually committing burglary? Like, and getting arrested and whatnot? Because I don't think they let you stream from prison. I'm pretty sure about that. But no, I want to go into somebody's house and paint, we're out of milk. Not you're out of milk. We're out of milk. I think is you're out of milk or we're out of milk? Which one's weirder? You're out of milk implies that some sort of, power is telling the people in bed that they're out of milk. What is Portia challenging me with? I really didn't think this could get more painful. Portia, let me remind you, this is just my first house. This is just the house I get so that I can warm up on House Flipper because I haven't played it in a really, really long time. This is just... Actually, you know what? Go back to the thing that I was doing with the thing. This is just the house that gets me some money to get everything else done. This is starter house, M. Yeah, you're out of milk, or that coat doesn't look good on you. Oh yeah, that'd be great. I should figure out how you're allowed to burgle people without actually getting in trouble for it. Without it, yeah, yeah. I won't spin too fast because we're all going to. Oh my God, it's wonderful. I think I kind of need to move the chair. I do. I have it can't live there. It's got to be front and center. Okay, do. Oh, this is gonna live right here, right here. Boom. Oh no, it's off center now. Okay, quickly back into Adrian Monk mode. Can I actually get that to be centered? Yes, that's better. Now I could get a really nice lamp on here and really show this off the way it should be shown off. Show me lamps that live on walls. I just did those ones in the kitchen. That's not that good. How did you get the funds so fast? The first house is like 89K. I have no idea, Hurley. I have no idea what's going on here. Not a bit. So all I know is that I did like the tutorial jobs, and that got me some money, and then apparently I can afford this. That's pretty much all I got right now. So that and that, much better. Much better. Oh, you know what? I'm going to slide it up against the wall because it does take up a lot of space. As it should. As indeed it should. There we go. Yes. Yes to all of this. Yes to... I'm basically a genius. Now, that leaves me a hole over here. So let's do, well, a chair of some sort. Beds, hobbies. Show me, like, chairs. And accessories. Show me accessories. Croissant. What's all the way down at the bottom? Because I never go all the way down the bottom in any of these games. Done the wheelchair. Done all of this. An oven mitt? Maybe an oven mitt? We're feeling oven mitt? Is that a trash bin? Uh-huh. I've done the sardines. Sardines already exist. I'm not saying I'm not going to come back to sardines, but, you know, we've already done sardines here. A knife? A mallet? No, go back up to the top. I don't like these as much as I like the other things. There's plenty of donuts in the thing there. This is all fine. Dave is high-handedly blinding chat. Just don't look. A panini. Oh, I would love a panini right now. Put it on that box. And then give me more furniture, because this really needs a furniture-y kind of area. Beds? Where's just... Oh, there we go. Seats. Okay. A stool? How big is that stool? Is it a big... Okay, it's a pretty big stool. All right, that could live over here. That's a fairly decent-sized stool. And then get this to move over here. All right, I'm a genius. I am basically pretty cool with what I've done here. I was going to move this back in, but now I think I'll leave it up here for the smoking area. You're too sober for this. Ambi, heavy inebriation is what you're going with here. Heavy inebriation. And again, I just want to confirm, we can't mow the yard in some way. I don't think we can. I mean, we're not vacuuming the yard, right? No, we're definitely not vacuuming the yard. So the yard is kind of stuck as is. But while I've apparently got $10,000 left. Oh wait, can I put mushrooms inside? Hang on. Can I put mushrooms inside the house? Don't care about them outside. Want to see them inside. Right down in here. No, here. Yes, actually, active growing mushrooms is what I want around here. Yeah, I'm okay with this. There we go. If you're saying that's mold, then we got mushrooms. Here, I should probably, just for the sake of selling the house, I should probably put down some of them washer-dryer things that everyone likes. Washing machine assortment. It's not an assortment, there's one of them. It's not an assortment at all. Change details B into that, and then change it to... Oh, hang on, what was that? Oh, I like that one. Yeah, give me one of them. Turn it around so people can actually do their wash. Okay, put that guy over there. Now, here's a question. Can I stack a dryer on that? Is that a thing I'm allowed to do? That's a dishwasher. That's an oven. I could stack an oven on top of it. Is there a dryer? Yeah, there's a dryer. Okay, can I get the same Whoosy McWhat's-it there? Where was the thing? Like one of these ones. Okay, it's vaguely similar to that. I can basically stack this. Huh. That's kind of cool. I can stack stuff. There we go. Open nothing at all. What do I want to put in here? Something simple, he says optimistically. Something's a leek. No, we've done leeks. Ice cream? Could do ice cream. Bottle of whiskey? Not bad. A cake. Perfect. Boom. This house is done. Boom. Right there. Okay? Boom. This house is done. It's okay. I know I'm a genius. It's all right. You don't actually have to say it. I know. I'm well aware of my genius level at House Flipper 2. Okay, I want to do a quick walkthrough, and then we're finally going to sell this house. Okay. Wow. You really get the monkey wallpaper from the street level. This is what you call curb appeal right here. Okay, this is what you call some curb appeal. All right? You've got your rotating monkeys coming up here. And then you've got your extremely handicap accessible shower, big enough for up to 4 people. Up to 4 people. Has Mrs. Dave seen this? It's possible. She is sometimes watching at work. Sometimes she is. Sometimes she isn't. Put the cake on the plate. No, you're missing the point of the cake, Anna. You're not getting the point of the cake. The cake is, boom, this house is sold. Okay? Boom, this house is sold. So you've got really good curb appeal. Rotating monkeys and a 4-person shower. And then you walk in, and you're hit with that, and you immediately want to vomit. And then the next thing you see is the chair. Is the chair. You're like, oh my God, I don't need to go any further in this house than this chair. I'm going to embrace this chair. I'm going to hug it, and I'm going to tongue kiss this chair. I went too far. I know. Hang on, coffee. So you're already drawing up the legal documents to purchase the house. But you're like, while I'm here, I may as well check out the rest of the house. I see someone left the back door open, no security whatsoever. I see this, and I don't know what's going on, but there's no privacy because there's no door whatsoever, and there never will be. There never will be. There's a poster of a beaver and these guys, and mushrooms. And then I'm going to go over here. Washer dryer, that's a nice piece. And then I come into this. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I know exactly what's going on in this room, and it's not pretty, and you're not going to tell your friends about it. But I'm in. I'm into this. Okay, I see the bananas. I see the banana under the bed. Well lit, I might add. Well lit. Court, welcome, welcome, welcome. I see the little, enthusiastic great work post-it note. 2-hour parking. 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Actually, after 6, you're fine. After 6, you're cool. You can stay there. Well, you can stay there until, I suppose, theoretically, 11 a.m. the following morning. Because once 9 a.m. hits, the clock starts running. And you're on your 2-hour parking thing. But you're into this. You're into this. You're like, yep. And the blender. Yep. See that. See what's going on there. Okay. And that's about what you got. Rotating monkeys. Carton of milk on the windowsill. Along with your toothbrush. So you can brush your teeth right after your meal. Hi, hun. What does it take for us to get rotating monkey wallpaper in the house? The answer is more than I've got. At least someone knows what's going on in that room. Willow, everyone knows what's going on in this room. Everyone knows what's going on in this room. There's no secret to what's going on in this room. It's not pretty. It's not elegant. You're not going to tell your friends about it. But it may end up on the internet if you're not careful. Assume my entire house is like this. Okay, Mrs. Dave will in fact confirm that despite what you're seeing, despite this, I'm actually a really good decorator sometimes. Let's just say I have this outlet. See, Mrs. Dave gets it. Mrs. Dave signed up for this. I should do this on a video game so you don't do this at home. No, actually, Anna, you're completely wrong about that. In the real world, Mrs. Dave is completely right. Because Mrs. Dave is basically the engineer of the Dave train. You're asking who's in charge of the Dave train and who understands it best. It's Mrs. Dave. Now, Portia made a very astute point earlier, showing that Portia is well ensconced and has a first-class ticket on the Dave train. However, Mrs. Dave knows what's up, as the kids say these days. And if I do this here, I won't do it at home. Actually, at home, I'm actually not a bad decorator. Les, welcome, welcome, welcome. Isn't it always a good idea to keep your milk fresh on the windowsill? Yes, that's where you want it. Because milk is enhanced by sunlight, Les. Not many people know that. Not many people know that, Les. But if you think about it, it's actually purely logical, because where do cows live? Outside. Okay? In the sun. Right, Les? In the sun. Cows don't live in caves. Okay? Cows are not an underground animal. Neither are they nocturnal, Les. So where do cows live? They live in the sun. So where should your milk go? In the sun. Okay? I know this is groundbreaking, Les. I know you're like, my God, you have just shattered the paradigm on milk and milk storage. But how logical is that? Where do cows live, Les? They live in the sun. Okay? You see them all the time in those fields where like the grass is and stuff. They're just wandering around in the sun all day. Okay, they don't do anything else. It's not like they go to work or something. I mean, I suppose their work is being a cow, in which case they're very, very good at it. So where do cows live? In the sun. Where does your milk go? In the sun. Right? I know. That's fine. I know. You're like, oh my God, he shattered another paradigm. There he goes. Just mind blown on all of this. But hey, I'm just being logical here. How do we actually sell this house? Because it's perfect. It's perfect. Move office here. I get that. How do we go with the selling the house bit? How do we sell this? I genuinely don't know. I'm actually asking the question. How do we sell this? It is genius, Les. You're right. I am basically a genius. Okay, owned, right? Okay, how about for sale? No, not sold. I want to sell it. Okay, so these are the houses that I own. That is correct. Can I sell this house? No, apparently not. Apparently not. We will see how it sells, because I have no idea how to sell it. Andrew, welcome. I don't know if this house will be bought. Anna, I'm kind of hoping somebody's Googling how to sell houses in this game. Anna, if you walk in and you see this, you already have your checkbook out. Okay, you already have your checkbook out. You bought it. The rest of this is just icing on the cake. The cake. Okay, the cake. You see? That's why, boom, this house is sold. That's why. That's what the cake is saying to you. Boom, this house is sold. All right, that's how we do around here. I see the auction thing, but this says sold. This is not for sale. How about, auction house. I found it. I'm put up for auction. I am estimated to lose $71,000 on this. This is not the house. This is the wrong house. How do I get to the right house? This is the wrong house. This is not the house that I am in fact selling. I think this is like the tutorial house. I don't want to do this. Hang on. I pay you to let me leave. If this house sells for more than it was bought for... Well, right now, Anna, I'm destined to lose almost $72,000. I'd be buying that house. I don't want to buy this house. I want to put it up for auction. Auction house. I mean, it should be as simple as auction house, right? Houses. This is a house that I own. This is a house that I finished. And it's brilliant. And it's genius. How do I let the world pay me money for this? Wow, this thing's only 611 square feet. That is tiny. I have really been space efficient. I've been super, super space efficient. The house is only 42K. Why am I don't know, Hurley. Are you playing on like a different difficulty level or something? Are you still playing on... Are you playing on the story mode, maybe? Because we've blown that off. Well, we haven't blown it off, but we bought our first house. Okay, let's go back to auction house. I see auction house. If I say put this up for auction... Steven, I'm going to need a lot more money than... Oh. Steven's offering me a lot more money. I don't think I own this house. Steve, can you just hold that thought? Yeah, no, I'm going to lose an auction fee. Okay, that's fine. Okay, everybody remember what that house kind of looks like? Because I don't, actually, I can go right to here. No, that's not the same house. That's not the same house. I think the house that we're looking at here is like literally the tutorial house, because I did parts of the tutorial. Okay, sure. I mean, if Kevin's in. Kevin, how much are you willing to spend? Yeah, that's fine, Kevin. That's cool. Sure, sell this house. I guess. Can I sell my other house? I would like to sell my other house. Wait, what's going on? No, I know this house, game. Show me my other house. Wait, that was the lavender house? Maybe it was just like a generic thumbnail of a house. I guess I just sold a house. Well, it sold pretty well. I made a good profit on it. Sell the tutorial house. No, apparently that was the house that I was selling. I guess when you sell it, it must just be some sort of generic photo of a house, which is weird. You'd think it would be the house that you own. What happens if there's multiples? Is it the same photo? Well, I mean, I made a decent profit on that. Hang on, coffee. All right, what can I buy? What's in the neighborhood? Pinnacove Suburbs. So this is what I've got, Hurley. I have these houses, many of which I can afford now. Blue Bungalow, yeah, maybe. Over the Garage. Over the Garage, your nightmares live. I'm already getting a theme going on there. I'm already going a theme. Don't you need a house for your office? I've got one. I have one. I have a house. Actually, I should sell that house and make something better. Or I should just, actually do up my house. There's that beach house again. I don't really want that. Over the Garage, your nightmares live, or Blue Bungalow, Blue Skies. I haven't got a working theme for that one yet. 30,000 for your style. It's a bargain, Brad. It's a bargain, and you know that too, because you're a visionary, Brad. You get it. Brad looks at my decorating and says, "I get it. I'm down with that." As the kids say, I'm down with that. Yeah, no, I think I've got it, Portia. I've got to go with... Wait, is Blue Bungalow the one we just sold? No, can't be, right? Can I see this? Yeah, okay, I actually have got photos, like a real estate kind of thing. Okay. Okay, it actually has a landline phone for the 3 people left on the planet who have a landline. Got a decent kitchen space here. That'll probably turn into a bedroom. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Go back, show me Over the Garage. Your nightmares live. It's very, Ooh. I could do some work there. I'm already liking the look of that. I mean, as is, just leaving it exactly like that and trying to sell it exactly like that. As much as I'm enjoying my time, there seems to be some weirdness to it still. Yeah, I would, they're aware of that. So, House Flipper 2, go check out the store page. They're aware of a lot of complaints that people have had, including especially curtains. Apparently curtains are a thing that are going to come back. I am interested, Spike Little Girl. Look at this. I barely need to do anything here. This place is pretty much good to go. What do you want? You want like 50K for this? That'll leave me 50 to... Almost 60, actually, to decorate. That'll leave me 60 to decorate. Yeah, I think we're going Over the Garage. I think I'm inclined to go Over the Garage, Your Nightmares Live. Because I've already got a working theme, so, there's that. And I'll make a lot more money just selling off all the stuff. So I'll start with 60K, but I'll end up with a lot more. Bathroom, please. This is so amateur bathroom. Oh, whoop, we did 2 rolls of toilet paper and a toothbrush living in a filthy pool of muck. Please. Bunch of rank amateurs. I'm inclined to keep the graffiti. Also, I don't know how I'm getting up there to fix it. Okay, we're buying this. Yes, Over the Garage. Oh, no, I accidentally canceled. Over the Garage, Your Nightmares Live. Yes, let's go there. Let's just go to the house. We got stuff to do here. I got to clean this entire place and get it down to ground zero. I don't remember how to do much of that. This thing. Now, okay, let's start a conversation here. Can I get up here? No. Okay, I need the scaffolding, because that's like a thing that exists. Except I don't remember what they call it. What do they call that, and where might it be? All right, is it... Wait, I actually searched for cake? Oh, those are probably the last ones that I used. Is it called scaffolding? No, scaffold... Yeah, okay, ladder scaffolding. What does that look like? Yes, that's the thing I want. That's the thing I want. Give me one of them. And give me this. No, rotate yourself around there, Sparky. No, we need to make this work, game. Otherwise, I can't clean the graffiti. You see my problem with the graffiti? Okay, hold that thought. I'll sell the tree first. Bye. Sorry, nature. And you're out. No, I'm working on ladders. Don't worry, we're working on ladders. There we go. Sell off a bit of nature and everything is fine. All right, scaffolding ahoy. I'm inclined to just leave that there and make it a feature. So back to scrubbing the graffiti. Okay. All right, now we're getting warmed up. Now we're getting warmed up around here. So all of this needs to go away. I'm inclined something, while I've got the scaffolding, could I do something more interesting with the outside? Is what you're all asking yourselves. I know. I can read the thoughts here. While you're outside and you've got the scaffolding, could you do something more interested? Out of interest, are you playing M and K? Oh, mouse and keyboard. Sorry, I didn't know what M and K was. Mouse and keyboard. Yeah, no, I'm doing mouse and keyboard just because I'm vaguely familiar with that. I just have not hooked this up to a controller, so I don't know how it's going to do on controller. So I've decided to do this. That was a very long-winded way of answering your question, which is keyboard. Clean all of this up. Is there something more fun that I could do here? I mean, there is. There always is. While I'm thinking about that, let's just get some trash out of here. All right, let's just begin this process. I'm going to have a think about the outside of this place. Also, I'm stuck in a tree. All of that's got to go. Do I have garbage cans over here somewhere? Yes, eventually I do. Okay. Nature is for other people, Les. You're right. Nature is for people who enjoy that sort of thing and aren't interested in the red-hot real estate market, which I am. So get all of this in here. That's something I believe I have to vacuum. Oh, hang on. There's who was using all these cleaners and yet actually didn't clean? Get this to come up here and then over that way. Okay. And then open that up. Okay, back to the trash idea. You got to learn building to do the paved stones. Okay, but I could wallpaper the outside. I don't think anyone's stopping me from wallpapering the outside. I'll tell you right now, I can wallpaper the outside. It would last for about, well, one decent rainstorm, but that will get me long enough to get this place sold, okay? That is long enough to get the place sold. Yeah, I'm going to make plenty of money just getting rid of all this stuff. So money, and money. Okay, yeah, we're already making money here. This is already a profitable enterprise. This place, I don't know what this is yet. Who was skateboarding everywhere? I should sell these rather than trashing them. Well, I'll get money. Okay, that's skateboard number like 73 there. And then whatever that... Oh, hang on. How many stains are on this? I mean, yes, it's technically stained in the broad sense of the word. But you can hardly... It looks like a pattern. It looks like it's the pattern of the upholstery. That's no good. If you're going to stain a chair, stain a chair. Don't just make it look like upholstery pattern. Okay, like, you stay there. We'll have a think about you. We're going to have... Oh, can I sell all of this? I'm going to sell all the beams. I probably shouldn't do that. They're probably structural. Everything else is just getting destroyed. Nature, schmature, I say. And I do. 5 to 7 times a day, usually around noon. And all of this is going to go like that, and that, and that, and all of this. All right, I'm just going to do a quick run-through of the outside and get the graffiti off and possibly the wallpaper on. I'm not 100% on that. Next story mission is building walls. I assume that doesn't apply. Yeah, I didn't do that bit. So there's where you're going to have an advantage, Hurley. We all know my opinions of tutorial. Why can't I sell this tree? Oh, wait, hang on. There it is. Now I can. Can I sell my neighbor's tree? Hello? No? Okay, not quite. So I didn't go through all the tutorials because, it was me. Basically, it was me. Let's be honest about things here. And I've not done the tutorial that opens up, that unlocks building things, like actual construction-y things. I should probably do that at one of these points. However, 8 videos a week and 2 live streams. My time is a little limited. And I can't build walls. I should build walls, though. I do think, we were saying this last week, I think whatever the last stream of House Flipper 2 is, or, last couple, whatever we end up doing, should be me building my own house. Much to Mrs. Dave's chagrin. But I'll show you how it's actually decorated. You all think it's some hideous nightmare. And it's not. It's actually very, very sensibly and nicely decorated. Yeah, I won't be able to get these in. As Em is saying, I won't be able to put these paving stones in. But we can come back to that. Maybe the gods of time will smile on me and I'll just try and find a way to get through that part of the tutorial so I can unlock that. But right now we're kind of stuck with what we've got, which is me, basically. It's an interesting chair, Spike Little Girl. I mean, I'm not saying it's not interesting. You're going to make me get the scaffolding, aren't you? I'm not saying it's not interesting. I'm just saying it's not... It's barely stained. It is, in fact, probably more stained than the other one. However... no, come here. Come here. It is, it's... Wow. Yeah, I certainly do move very, very slowly where I'm carrying a huge piece of scaffolding. I'm not surprised. This is far more than I could objectively carry in the real world. I should not be able to do this. Fill the holes in the driveway with plants. Or ducks. Glenn. Or ducks. You're not thinking broad enough, Glenn. Okay? You're thinking, well, you're not thinking like me. And thank God. You're not... Stupid tree. Now I gotta go back and get the thing again. Get rid of the tree. Okay, is there any other nature here that I need to exterminate? No? Okay, it took me a really long time to bring the scaffold. You know what? I'm just going to buy another one. No, seriously, I am. I'm just going to buy another one. I don't even feel like hauling that thing around here. No, up here, and that's probably close enough. That should get me what I need to do. All right, here we go. We're back on track. Everything's fine now. Back on track. Or Froggy Dolls. See, Spike Little Girl is thinking big. Froggy Dolls. Just piles of them. Piles of them there. Like so many... oh, I can't quite reach over there. All right, I'll do something about that. See, Spike Little Girl is thinking big term. All right, not just plants. Anyone could do plants, Glenn. Anyone could do plants. I could do plants, sure. I could do plants. Probably be a more successful channel than I am right now. Be like, oh my god, he's doing something sensible like plants. I will actually watch him now. But no. Spike Little Girl has got a ticket to the Dave train and said Froggy Dolls. And that's way more likely. Moken, welcome. The person that never even looks at a tutorial. I will have you know that I have done the tutorial of Dwarf Fortress 4 times now. Still don't understand that game. But I've done it 4 times now. And I'm still hotly debating whether I should bring it to the channel or not. Something will have to go if that's the case. I fear putting Dwarf Fortress on the channel because I'm genuinely afraid of the you're doing it wrong crowd. Like we had with Bannerlord. Pond where the missing path is. Or Brad, Froggy Dolls. Froggy Dolls. Okay, just saying, because Spike Little Girl brought it up. Back I go to playing Pal World. Let me know how that is. It looks fun. I wouldn't put it on the channel, but it does look pretty fun. I mean, as they say, it's basically Pokemon with machine guns. Dave looks at tutorials, then he ignores them. I do ignore many of them. You're not wrong. No, I'll cop to that one. I'll cop to it. I'll embrace it. I will give it a big hug and tongue kiss it. I went too far on that one, didn't I? No, I will absolutely cop to that one. I ignore many tutorials because I just want to jump in and see what happens. I like to click things, see what's going on. Oh my god, there's so many things to clean here. I'm so getting a cleaning perk out of this. How much of this can I just flat out sell off? Hopefully more than I want. Definitely doing it wrong, crowd. Yeah, I feel... That's the thing, Hurley. I feel I'm going to get... It's going to be another Bannerlord thing where... Your comments is actually going to get, like, aggressively you're doing it wrong. I know I'm doing it wrong. Nobody actually needs to tell me that. You know who's been really good in terms of a comments community? Planet Zoo. Planet Zoo commenters have given helpful suggestions without being aggro about it. And they're just like, yeah, enjoy the game. You could do this, but, just enjoy the game. You're having fun. It's a great little zoo. And then we see what happened with Bannerlord, where it's like, oh my god, you're so terrible, you're not actually even having fun. Even though you think you're having fun, you're actually not having fun. And it was disheartening. It was not fun anymore. Actually, they were right. They made it not fun. Thanks for that, Bannerlord folks. Planet Zoo tutorial is amazing. I've done actually bits of it ages ago, years ago. I did the Planet Zoo tutorial. Well, I didn't do all of it. I did some of it, as indeed I do. What I just found is it's incredibly long. If you're going to do a tutorial, give me, like, the basics reasonably quickly, because I want to play the game. That's the problem. I want to play the game. I don't want to be doing tutorial ninja. So I got a collecting trash perk. Well, good for me. Aren't I a superstar? I'm going to start, obviously I'm going to start with this room because you can see I'm starting with this room. It's actually really, really clear. So, yeah, if you're going to do a tutorial, I know everyone's like, oh, Dave never does tutorials. I don't not do tutorials. Again, I've done the one for Dwarf Fortress 4 times now. I still don't understand it. But, make it quick. Make it quick. Oh, your tutorial in the underground walkthrough. Oh, yeah, that was good. That was good. And I did that legitimately because I spent so long looking at other people's tutorials on how to do that. And like I said in my video, it's just the tutorials that are out there are made for people who are already wicked good at Planet Zoo. And I didn't understand what they were talking about. They're like, okay, you know these 27 things you already know how to do? Do those, and then do this other thing. I'm like, wait, what? I don't know how to do any of those things. I don't even know what button you're pushing. And I legitimately didn't. I was watching one tutorial. I'm like, I froze the screen. I'm like, I don't even know what you're clicking. You're doing this so fast, and you're assuming a great deal of knowledge that I don't have. I simply do not have. So that's why I did it. A tutorial for the rest of the planet, basically. Any tutorial that doesn't let me play immediately is the enemy. Mel gets it. Yeah, you can do a tutorial, but let me go off script with it. Let me mess around with the game as well, and then maybe I'll come back to the tutorial in a little bit. I think this was a vacuuming thing, isn't it? We vacuum this stuff? No? Okay, is it a cleaning thing? Are we cleaning this? Oh, we are cleaning this. Okay, I thought those were leaves or something. All right, yeah. So that's why I did that, is because the tutorials I saw were aimed at people who are already Planet Zoo experts, and that is definitely not me. Definitely not me. We're very obvious about that. I'm getting better, though. I mean, the zoo is still there. You got to give me that credit. The zoo still exists. Oh, I dropped the soap and the toilet paper and all of this. Why are we storing toilet paper in the garage? Actually, now that I say that, that's a really sensible place for it. That's pretty good. No, don't sell the window. We've had problems with windows, haven't we, Dave? Is there anything in here I need to be cleaning? Yeah, the window for a start. All right, that. Okay, one clean window. There we go. Got a bit miffed. I have to paint walls in the house number 2 a particular color. Yeah, see, that's what I don't want in tutorial. I don't want tutorial ninja. I don't want you have to do it exactly this way, or you cannot progress in the tutorial. You know what? Give me a well, this is what we'd like you to do, but if you don't, that's cool too. We'll still shoot you to another part of the tutorial. And don't make it too long. Don't make it too long. Give me basic mechanics, and then let me kind of sort it out from there. If you want to give me a good help menu, that's great. I have no problem with that. What was the one I just did? The Primitive Society Simulator? There's like 6 different long tutorials on that. And I tapped out at like number 3. And the thing is, I actually enjoy the game. It's extremely RimWorld-esque. It's basically a variation on RimWorld, as many things are. Which I know. Oh, Dwarf Fortress did it first. I am aware of that. Thank you. I am aware of that. Please don't type into the comments about Dwarf Fortress did it first. I'm aware of that. What RimWorld did is made it accessible for everyone else who couldn't play Dwarf Fortress, which was me. What was the point of all that? Oh, yeah, a Primitive Society Simulator. It's actually a solid little game. I wouldn't mind putting some more time into it. Maybe not on the channel. I'm not sure. But it has a lot of long tutorials. Long tutorials. Where's your flipper vision that lights up the dirt? I don't know. Maybe I need to unlock that later. Maybe it's a perk. Oh, speaking of which, I should actually check my perks. I believe I've accumulated a few in the... Wow, this wallpaper is filthy. You know, it would probably be a lot faster if I just sold or went over the existing wallpaper. That's probably way smarter, right? Just go over what I've got. A slipper. I'm going to sell that guy's slipper there. I just watched the Primitive Life Sim. Yeah, it's got its... Is there an earthquake? Or is my game freaking out? Because the house just shook, right? I'm not wrong about that. The house definitely just shook. So is there some sort of mad earthquake, or did I just like drop every frame rate on the planet? Yeah, the Primitive Life Sim. It's good. It's RimWorld, effectively, starting from literally the Stone Age and working up from there. This needs to go in trash. I can't put that. The wallpaper is horrific. Dungeons does their tutorial proper. I might respectfully disagree with you on that. That's another long tutorial that I found when I did the Dungeons 4 demo, which is, I have done the Dungeons 3 tutorial. It's a lot of tutorial. I know it introduces new mechanics in every mission. I hear what you're saying there. I don't want all those missions. I want to wrap up the tutorial. I don't want to spend... Here's what I don't want. I don't want to spend 3 hours playing a tutorial. I want to spend 20 minutes playing a tutorial, and then I want to play the game. I think the most guilty of this is the folks who do Tropico, whose name I can't immediately remember. They did Tropico, they did Port Royale. Strap in for those ones. You're going to be there all day doing their tutorials. All day doing their tutorials. And the sad part, they put out great games, but you can't get to them because you have to designate a day. Who are those people? Now I need to know. Who are these people around here? Go to my library. Show me anything by Tropico. Tropico 4, Tropico 6. Who does this nonsense again? No, I am of a age to review this. Calypso. Thank you. That's what I was thinking of. Calypso. Yeah, Calypso. Thank you, Hurley. Calypso. Holy McMoly. Holy McMoly. Just take a day. You're going to need to take a day off work for a Calypso tutorial. There's probably 27 different stages, and you need to... all the good mechanics are at the end one. I can just sell this wallpaper. This part's fine. No, that's trash. That's fine. I'll deal with that in a sec. Mostly just in it for the money. I'm already up to 70k. Just selling all of this nonsense. This is great. It's going to be a fantastic house. I haven't really even looked at it. I can't see the vision until this house is clean. And clean in like a poltergeist kind of way. Why do they still teach? I know. You know what, Glenn? Thank you. Thank you. This is the same... Mrs. Dave and I have had this argument about Superman movies and Batman movies. And it's the same deal. We do not need... Okay, so let's say you're making a Superman movie, because I assume you probably are. Let's say you're making a Superman movie. Let me tell you right now, nobody needs the origin story. Nobody needs the origin story. Everyone on the planet knows the origin of Superman and Batman. Okay, we all know it. There are undiscovered tribes in the heart of the Amazon jungle who have never seen another human. They know the origin of Superman and Batman. If another Superman-Batman movie comes out, and the first half of it is telling me about Krypton and explosions, and we're going in a spaceship, and then the Kents... No, I'm done with that. I'm done. Nobody. Is there anyone in chat who does not know the origin of Superman and Batman? No, there is not. You know what? I'll answer that question for you. No, there is not. Okay? Same deal, Glenn. I'm circling back around to you, Glenn. Slowly, admittedly. I'm in a big vehicle. It's going to take me time to make a turn here. Slowly. Rob, welcome. Rob, quick question. Do you know the origin of Superman and Batman? Oh, wait. Yes, you do. Rob, another follow-up question. Two-part question here. So I've already answered the first part of the question, which is yes, you do. Second part, you go into a Superman movie. Do you need the first half of the movie to be about the origin of Superman? Let me just answer that for you. No, you don't. So circling back to Glenn, again, I'm in a large vehicle. It's taking me a while to make the turn. Circling back to Glenn, I don't need to be told WASD. Okay? I'm just going to assume it. If it's a keyboard game, if I have not seen controller compatible or something on it, I'm just going to go ahead and assume movement is WASD. I'm going to make some other broad assumptions too, depending on what kind of game it is. If it's an action game, I'm going to assume spacebar is jump. If it's not an action game, I'm going to assume spacebar is pause, as Penge likes to say. I'm going to assume that left click does a thing and right click makes it go away. At least I hope so. I like it when right click makes things go away. I've been on. I am on track. I am on track. It just happens to be my own track. Okay, yes, Spider-Man as well. Thank you, Spider-Man. You know what? I do not need the origin of Spider-Man or Superman or Batman. Frankly, in terms of me, I don't need the origin of any superhero character. But that's just me. I understand some people might like a little background. But the big three, the Holy Trinity, Superman, Batman, and Spider-Man? No. Nobody needs an origin story. Nobody needs an... See, Spike Little Girl's already put it up there. Done. Okay, Spike Little Girl did in like 4 sentences what it took the last Superman movie an hour to do. An hour. That's what kills me. You're wasting movie time. I would like to see Superman punch somebody. I don't want to see him show up in a cloth diaper in a rocket ship with the Kents. I know. Okay, here, you know what? I'll even take it a step further. Okay? The Kents are lovely people, and Superman bases his entire moral compass on Ma and Pa Kent. Okay, there you go. There's more of his origin. The reason he's basically a nice guy is because the Kents are nice people. Okay, do you need any more? He was often bullied in school, and he felt resentful about that because he couldn't use his superpowers to defend him because Pa Kent's like, no, you're so much more powerful than everyone else. You've got to be the good guy. And he's like, oh my God, but I'm getting totally bullied. But Pa Kent's like, yeah, but that's the right thing to do. And then he's like, yeah, you're right, Pa Kent. That's the right thing to do. Anyway, do you need anything else? On Superman? The Daily Planet. He goes and works as a reporter because it'll allow him to go all over the world. I don't know how because he's a fledgling reporter. They don't give those things to just anyone. Okay, you don't get the international beat. He should be working in like the temp pool. He just shows up at the Daily Planet. And the chief is like, okay, well, what's your resume? How much experience do you have in reporting? He's like, none. Okay, well, you go to typesetting then. I'm not going to send a reporter I've never met and has no history in the reporting business at all. I'm certainly not going to send you to, like, Iraq to cover something. I'm going to give that to Lois Lane because she's been here for years and she's already proven that she's a great reporter. Okay? So does anyone else need any updates on the Superman origin story? Because I'm going to tell you right now, if you waste another hour of my life on the Superman origin story, or, as we have said, the big three, the Holy Trinity, Batman, Spider-Man, Superman, don't need to know any of their origins. Batman, parents shot, done. That's it. Boom. Okay, boom, this house is sold. Boom, you got Batman. Okay? Spider-Man, basically the same thing. Except he was bitten by a spider first. Basically the same thing as Batman, but bitten by a spider first. All right? Not a lot of variation, actually. Does anyone else need anything? So please don't waste the first half of the movie telling me the origin story. No matter how good your movie is, I'm like, oh God, I'm just going to go get a cold drink and go to the bathroom or something. Wake me when he starts punching somebody. I'm still ranting. Yes, I'm done now, Mel. I'm done now. Okay, I'm done. All right? Long and the short of it is Glenn's right. We don't really need WASD instructions when we start up a game. Okay, that should not be part of the tutorial anymore. In fact, you know what? Put that on the loading screen if you want. Just put it right on the start screen. Like, yeah, it's WASD. In fact, make it that. Make it just, yeah, it's WASD. And spacebar is pause and or jump, depending on what kind of game you're playing. Have the 3 Krypton baddies been paroled? I don't care. I'm actually not much of a Superman person. Because my problem with any galactic level hero like Superman or Thor is that you have to keep upping the ante on their villains because they're so powerful. I prefer smaller level like Batman, Spider-Man because they can have smaller level villains who are often way more interesting. As much as I like the Justice League movie, they're opening with Apocalypse. There's only so far you can go from there. I mean, they could bring in Starro. That would be good. He was always a good villain. Or what's his name? The guy who had the fish for the head. I don't know. No, Glenn, you're very right about this. We do not need WASD. Just put it on the start screen. Just put it right on the start screen for me. As I'm choosing like continue or new game, just put, yep, it's WASD. Yep, sure is. And I'll be like, cool. I'm very familiar with that. Tab is usually getting to my inventory and or crafting menu. Okay, you can probably skip that one too. In fact, when I play a game I'm unfamiliar with and I don't know the controls, that's what I just have controls stuck in my head. Tab, I, C. C is crafting or crouch, depending on what kind of game you're playing. Where did the Joker come from? Well, the great thing about the Joker is he has multiple origin stories, and they're all pretty awesome. And you know, one might say the Joker doesn't know where the Joker came from. Okay, I need to keep clean. Oh, get rid of that. That's awful. That's hideous. How am I doing on... Oh, I should get my perks. I got perks here. I got a trash collecting perk here. Legit shocked that Rob Pattinson played a decent broody Bruce Wayne. I haven't seen that one yet. Actually, Hurley, you can answer a question for me. Because this will determine whether or not I watch that movie. Is there an origin story? Is there an origin story? Okay, just tell me that. It's safe to assume this game uses WASD. It indeed uses WASD, Rob. Should not. And guess what? Tab is inventory. Tab is tab is like getting to your this basically. I for inventory. Yes, it can also be tab. I've seen Tab. So it was horrible. Don't see it. Okay. Is it like... I mean, legitimately, and I know I just ranted about this and Mel walked away, as indeed she should, because she's smarter than I am. But is the first half of the Robert Pattinson broody guy, the sparkly vampire dude, is the first half of that movie an origin story? Because if it is, I'm simply not going to watch it. You know why? I already know the origin of Batman. I already know what it is. Unpopular opinion, person who got into gaming really late, I need a WASD tutorial in my first game. Why it wasn't just the arrow keys. Well, I would assume it's not the arrow keys because most people are right-handed. The majority of people are right-handed, so I have my right hand on my mouse. My left hand fits way more naturally to WASD. If I had to do the arrow keys, that's actually rather uncomfortable for me because it's kind of jamming my arm up against my side to do that. That's my guess, anyway. So, I'm not much of the superheroes. I like the villains more. And that's why I like low-level superheroes, you know, underpowered superheroes like Spider-Man or Batman, because they have generally more interesting villains. So what am I doing here? Grab what you can. I've got 2 perk points here. Oh, bigger area. Yeah, that's good. Can I have another one? Okay, I've got all of them now. Cool. Yay, go me. Let me see, what can I do here? I've got Roller of Tomorrow. Ooh, bigger roller. Yeah, we'll take that. And more wallpaper. Okay, am I done? I've got a cleaning perk. No, I've done all of these. Oh, wait. I want... I'm not really sure what I'm turning on and off anymore. Can I have these? I think I could just... I think orange is yes. Orange is yeah. Court. I'm not big on Batman either. I'm more of a Superman girl. Love the Lois and Clark series. Yeah, I'm not so much on Superman. Again, you know, there's a point in which you're so powerful, like, you know, who are you going to fight? You know, then you start fighting planets or something. Used a controller when I started playing video games, still need a tutorial. On an action game, I prefer tutorial. Or prefer a controller, rather. Excuse me, not a tutorial. I do not prefer a tutorial. But on an action game, I prefer a controller. For something like this, though, I'm going to favor a keyboard and mouse because it's just easier. Okay, I'm really just determined to get this place cleaned. I think I've got everything out of there. What lives in here? Stains. Okay. Most left-handed people use the mouse with the right hand because we learned to use them in school. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure. I mean, left-handed people just adapt. My mother was ambidextrous because she went to a parochial school way back in the day, and she was in fact born left-handed. But apparently that was meant she was demon spawn, so they made her use her left hand, or right hand rather, until she became ambidextrous. So she was forced to become ambidextrous. Superman is OP. I mean, what do you do with Superman? Who do you fight as Superman? I mean, you're fighting like godlike level enemies. Those aren't necessarily that interesting to me. I'd rather see Spider-Man fight like Electro, or Batman fight the Heath Ledger Joker, who is just a psycho. He's just a regular guy who's completely psychotic and, you know, got a bomb. Oh, I didn't clean up in here. Yeah, all of this has got to go. Yeah, this is no good. This is just so much no good here. Sell everything we can sell, including the toilet. Not the window, though. Sell the toothbrush and sell all of that. Yeah, no, Porsche, same deal with my mother. Yeah, I mean, that's what they did back in the day. They just didn't accept left-handedness in a parochial school anyway. So they kind of forced her to become right-handed, and it kind of sticks after a while. Sinister is Latin for left. Yes, sinister is Latin for left, and dexter is Latin for right. So that's where, of course, we get sinister and dexterous. Dexterous is to the right. Yeah. Southpaw School was hell, I bet. I used to read superhero comics, but I never liked the movies. Mrs. Dave and I like the movies. It's the one movies we can really agree on, is we like superhero movies generally. I mean, we do like superhero movies. Whether they're any good or not is a whole different thing. My lord, that last Venom movie, who did they phone that one in? My God, it looks like they threw that together in a weekend. That was bad. And we actually liked the first one. I know Venom was not well received, but Mrs. Dave and I actually liked the first one. Second one, oh boy. Wow. That was probably done in 20 minutes somewhere. Okay. Yeah, Hurley, where we get the word dexterous is from the Latin dexter. I had many years of Latin when I lived in England. 5 of them, to be precise. So that part is one of the things I remember. That and Senatus Populusque Romani. That's about the only thing I remember from Latin. Sinister and Dexter and Senatus Populusque Romani. The Senate and the people of Rome. They like put, it was like a phrase. It was like a thing. It was like, USA #1 or something. Second one was terrible, Portia. Yeah, no, Mrs. Dave and I liked the first one, too. We actually liked it quite a bit. We watched it a couple of times. It's fun. It's a fun movie. Oh, I haven't done this window. But boy, that second one, wow. That was just an atrocity. That should have been buried like the E.T. game. That should have been just stuck in a landfill. And everyone involved with it should have apologized to everybody involved with it. I don't know what anyone was thinking with that thing. This window needs to get cleaned. And all of that. Okay, there we go. Last super I watched was The Avengers. Never watched anything from DC, so I'm out of touch. Mrs. Dave and I like all of the Marvel movies right up until Endgame, which we don't acknowledge in our house. I'm serious. We don't talk about that movie ever. We never mention it. All right. And in fact, me mentioning it right now is the most it's been mentioned. We don't even say its name. It's like Voldemort. We don't even say its name. That's how much we hate that movie. I should check out Strays, kind of like the Cats movie. Wait, what now? Yeah, the one with Carnage in it, Spike Little Girl. Oh, that had such potential, and boy, did that... They didn't even introduce the villain until 2/3 into the movie. Talk about a long wind-up. And at that point, we already have the origin. Venom already has an origin story. You can leap right into the action, but no. It just got very, very silly. My boyfriend used the second Venom movie as the newest reason why my love of Woody Harrelson is wrong. I think Woody Harrelson should apologize for that one. I like him as an actor. He's generally very, very good. But he should deeply apologize for that movie. Nothing about that movie was good. It was all awful. Marvel dived me with, yes, the unnamed movie. Yeah. We haven't done any of the new Spider-Man movies at all. I kind of have a thing with Spider-Man's like 9 years old at this point. And Aunt May is like a hot, like, young woman now. Aunt May is supposed to be like wicked old and fragile. And Aunt May is, well, I could say some words, but then I'll get demonetized. So yeah, no, Mrs. Dave and I don't mention that movie, Rob. It's the unnamed movie. We liked everything right up until then. And we've liked stuff after it, too. We've liked plenty of stuff after it. But right up until then, and then that movie just... I don't know what happened there. We just don't talk about it. We just don't talk about it. Cats the musical, but that movie... What cat movie are we talking about? I don't know what Strays is. I'm not actually that up on what the latest movies are. Okay, I got to do a quick walkthrough here. I want to make sure everything is basically clean, and then I got to see what I've got here. This area is like my prime building area. This is going to be great. And then I've got a couple of small rooms off here for not much of anything, except maybe prison. Could I make a prison? Huh. I wonder if I could do that. Do they have barred doors? Please tell me they have barred doors. Like, for real, tell me they have... Where are doors, first of all? Where do doors live? Not here, because they don't live there. Doors. Okay. No barred doors, though, huh? Like jail doors? Nothing along those lines, huh? Okay, well, it was a pipe dream, I guess. And see, right-click makes things go away. You didn't know I was right-clicking things, but right-click makes things go away. It's a movie they made of the musical Cats. Oh, I don't want to watch a musical. I hate musicals. No, I really do. I just don't like musicals at all. It's just not my thing. Not interested. Which is weird, because I will sit and watch an air quotes rock opera. So I'll watch Tommy. But that's not a musical. Okay? That's just constant songs. It's basically an album with a visualization to it. But I don't want to watch a musical. I have no interest in musicals. I don't want people breaking into song every 5 minutes. Unless, thank you so very much. Thank you. That is very nice of you. The original Spider-Man is probably the best, I would say. Which original Spider-Man at this point? Because there's been like 9. I don't know which one you're talking about anymore. I've seen Hairspray. I've actually seen Hairspray a couple of times. It's not bad. I just don't like musicals. I don't like people breaking into song every 5 minutes. No, it is very late night, isn't it? What's his name? John Waters, the weirdo there with the things and the people who did really awful movies, but yet were brilliant in their own way. Grease. Yeah. Okay. See, Les is on board. Les doesn't want to see any musicals. No. Give me an opera of sort, and by opera, I'm not necessarily talking about Pavarotti singing at me, but give me an opera of some sort, or give me a movie. I don't want a combo. I don't want a hybrid. Oh, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. Yeah, it was okay, except for the origin story part. Except for that part. I could have lived without that. We discussed that. This could be something. This is something. This... Maybe I could do a bathroom in the bedroom. Huh. I could do self-sufficient rooms. Bedroom, bathroom, kitchen. All in one house. In one room, rather. Excuse me. Yeah, I got some space to work. Something has to live here. Something has to live on that wall. Hopefully antlers. Yeah, the Tobey Maguire one. Okay. I like the second guy who did it. I don't remember his name, but he only got to do 2 movies and then they blew him off. Okay, I can do some work here. I can definitely do some work here. I was disappointed he only got 2 movies because we liked him. He was good. All right, guys, I'm going to check out there. I'm going to check out there. Oh, Wonka's a musical too. No, thank you. No musicals, please. And Mean Girls is apparently a musical, and people were kind of upset about that because it's not marketed as a musical. At no point watching the commercials did I think that was a musical. There's no marketing that says, oh, P.S. guys, it's a musical. There's a bunch of songs in here. And apparently people were rather upset about that. There were people walking out of Mean Girls going, what the hell? I would have too. I'm like, what is all the songs? I don't want to see a musical. But the marketing is terrible. At no point in time does Mean Girls say, this is a musical. There's a lot of songs in it. So, just as a side topic there of nothing in particular, Mean Girls is a musical. Even Mrs. Dave didn't know that. And she was like, oh, I can't wait to see this movie. Well, she didn't say that. She's like, I'd probably watch this movie. Yeah, she was sort of like meh about it. But, it's be her type of movie over my type of movie. But she's like, oh, it's a musical? Really? Didn't get that impression from it. Okay, enough about Mean Girls. I'm going to check out there, guys. I'm going to let you go on with, far more important things to do with the rest of your day. Go read up on the Superman origin story, in case you're unfamiliar with it, because apparently everyone is. And I will check you guys out later tomorrow for some Stranded Alien Dawn, of course. And then we'll come back next Friday, do some more housework. I got a brand new house to flip here. This is going to be good. Everything I do is good in this game. I'm basically a genius. But guys, have a fantastic evening. Go do way more important things than this nonsense. And thank you so very, very much for coming by. I love doing this every single week, and you guys never disappoint me. I have a great time doing this. I will see you tomorrow for Stranded Alien Dawn. Thank you so very, 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 very much. Good.